Today's class is a full body flow with an introduction to bind, so opening through the shoulders and the heart space. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Let's get started in child's pose today. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees, mats with distance, maybe a little bit narrower. Then crawl your hands towards the top of your mat. Today, just taking it slow, allowing the body and the mind to slow down. Oftentimes we come to our practice and we want to go, move. But today I want you to just focus on meeting yourself where you're at and breathing. Noticing what can happen when you slow down and deepen the breath. Maybe start to come to your finger pads, press your tailbone back towards your heels. Feel the length through your spine. Inhale, lift your heart, keep your chest nice and low. Exhale, release your forehead down on your mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, slowly release. Just opening through the shoulders and the heart space. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Belly softens between your thighs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, thread the needle on the right. Thread your right arm underneath your left. Just taking this gentle twist, you can keep your chin down on your mat. Option to soften your right ear down. So you crawl your left fingertips up and then over to the right. Starting to open through the shoulder, allowing your weight to fall onto your right arm. And then if you want to take the bind here, lift your left arm up, flip your palm, and then place your hand on your low back. Soften your left shoulder back, then slowly release. Come back through center. Child's pose. Reconnect with the breath. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, thread the needle on the other side. Left arm softens under your right. You can keep your chin down on your mat or soften your left ear down. Still think of pulling your tailbone back. We want to keep a long spine. If you want to find the half bind, lift your right palm, flip your hand and place it on your low back. Maybe you grab for your left inner thigh. We'll be working on opening the shoulders and taking some gentle binds today. And slowly release back to child's pose. Set your intention for your practice right here. And slowly start to roll forward to a tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Round and curl. Press your mat away, dome through your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Round and curl. Nice and slow. Take your time. And start to find some movement on your own here. Maybe starting with some rolls through your head, your neck. That can travel to your torso. Just learning, leaning into the body. And slowly come back through center. Bring your right hand to your right shoulder. Start to find some gentle shoulder circles. If you have the mobility, you can open your arm and find these circles with a straight arm. Inhale, modified side plank. Step your right foot back. Reach your right arm forward. Seal the outer edge of your right foot down, then pull your bottom hip towards your back heel, find length. Inhale, lift your right palm. Exhale, tabletop back through center. Keep your right leg lifted. Squeeze your right glute. And squeeze your right heel towards your glute for the hamstring curl. Lift your hip points up. Flex the sole of your right foot up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen through your right leg. Square your outer right hip down. Breathe. Maybe you reach your left arm forward, finding that spinal balance. Lengthen the crown of your head forward and slowly release, tabletop. Walk your fingertips back. Inhale, modified camel. Reach your left arm high. Exhale, release. Sweep it down, other side. Inhale, modified camel on the right. Exhale, slowly release. One more time. Inhale, lift your left arm. Find that slight back bend. Exhale through center. Just let this feel good. Moving slowly with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Come back into tabletop. Bring your left hand to your left shoulder. Start to find those circles. If you want to straighten through the arm, if you did so on the other side, you can take that here. And inhale, modified side plank. Step your left foot back. Reach your left arm forward to frame your ear. Press your hips forward. And inhale, reach your left arm high. And then set your left hand down, squeeze your left glute to lift your left leg. Then hamstring curl, squeeze your left heel in. Square your outer left hip down, lift your hip points up. Inhale, lengthen through your left leg. Exhale, spinal balance. Reach your right arm forward, palm faces in. And back through center, tabletop. Walk your hands back. Inhale, modified camel. This time, option to lift your hips up off of your heels. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Take it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just bring your palms to your thighs. Take a moment right here, breathing deeply. And when you're ready, find tabletop. Dig your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Start to pedal through your knees. Find any movement that feels good in the body. Go lifting your low belly up towards the ceiling. Taking it easy today, so maybe allowing a bend through your knees, micro bend through your elbows, then roll the eyes of your elbows in and forward. Keep your upper arms engaged. Inhale, slowly roll forward, high plank. Breathe. And drop your knees, chin, chest to your mat. This feels too intense, you can release your forehead down, just opening through your neck space and your heart. Then slither through down on your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest. Breathe, press your toenails down, then lower. Dig your toes from your quads up. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Reconnect with your breath. The eyes of your elbows roll in and forward. Inhale, high plank, roll forward. Exhale, knees, chin, chest down to your mat. Nice and slow, slither it through. Inhale, baby cobra, lift. Little to no weight in your palms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank from your belly, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Bringing yourself back to the breath, slow and steady. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Small steps to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Allow your low back to soften. Maybe you interlace your hands behind the back of your neck, just reminding yourself to release any tension there. Squeeze all the muscles in your face and then let all of that go, alleviating some tension. Bend your knees, slowly start to roll up. Standing Shavasana, palms face forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus arms, bend your elbows to 90. Press your arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, engaging through the lats. Option to find a back bend, squeeze your glutes, send your hips forward. Maybe you let your head fall back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, allow your head to fully release. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, high plank, step both feet back. Option to drop to your knees, lift your low belly up and in. Then knees, chin, chest down to your mat. Breathing through your heart space. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog, your choice. Lift your heart, exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect with the breath, a constant reminder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left leg back, low lunge. Option to grab blocks here and place the block underneath your left hand as you sweep your right arm up overhead, finding a twist. Full breath in. Exhale, reach your right arm back. As you do so, allow your left hip to soften down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. A few more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, really softening into your left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Drop your right hand down, walk your fingertips over to the left side of your mat. You can take this stance wide. Maybe today you grab a block and place it underneath your hands or underneath your head. Just letting the body go where it wants to. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, twist. Left hand grabs for your right leg as you reach your right arm up overhead. Flip the palm, find the half bind. Roll your left rib cage forward and up. Keep that bind as you start to transition into a low lunge twist. Keep softening your right shoulder back. Lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, release the bind. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, reach your left arm high towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach your left arm back. Allow your right hip to soften down. It's okay if you bend through the back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Micro bend through your right elbow. Avoid locking through that joint. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your left hand down, wide-legged fold towards the other side of your mat. And again, taking what you need, so maybe that's stillness. The goal is to move slow and steady today. Easing the mind, lowering cortisol levels, stress levels, hormones in the body. Maybe you crawl your hands through your legs. All these are just options. Slowly start to release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, twist. Right hand to the outside of your left leg. Then find the bind. Flip your palm. Place your hand on your low back. Keep the bind. Start to transition to that low lunge twist. Left shoulder softens back. Inner thighs squeeze in towards the midline of your body. Keep your legs engaged. Inhale, release. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high plank. Knees, chin, chest to your mat. Breathe through your heart space. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make your way there. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. And then walk your hands back halfway. We'll find a twist. Reach your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. And then roll your heart through and under your left arm. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, other side, left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Press your right palm down and forward to keep length through your spine. Then slowly come back through center. Find your downward facing dog. Maybe you want to stay in that shorter stance today. It's all up to you. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, twist, right arm high. Exhale, reach your right arm back. Can stay right here. Option to drop your left knee to your mat. Option for the quad stretch. Soften your left hip forward. And as much as this is about softening through your hips, stretching through your quad, you want to think of softening your right shoulder back. Finding a heart opener as well. Squeeze your right inner thigh in. Your knees should track over your right toes. If you want to find more, maybe you soften your left forearm down to your mat. Slowly start to release that bind. Inhale, twist, lift your back knee. Exhale, low lunge to your wide-legged fold. We'll just hold here for a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge to the back. Bend your left knee over your left ankle. Bring your hands to your heart. If you want to find that bind, lift your right hand, flip your palm, and place it on your low back. This is a great place to start with the binds. Think of rolling your right shoulder up and back and then breathing through whatever sensation you're feeling. Slowly release the bind. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, halfway lift, length from the crown of your head through your tailbone. Exhale, twist. Find the bind. Right hand softens to your low back. We'll transition to low lunge right into horizon lunge. Roll to the outer edges of both feet. Soften your left hip down. If you feel pain in your knee, make sure you come up out of this a little bit. Inhale back through center, release the bind. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach your left arm back. And you can stay right here. Option to drop your right knee to your mat. You can find the quad stretch by grabbing the pinky toe side of your right foot. Then find that heart opener. Soften your right shoulder back. You can keep your gaze lifted or allow your gaze to settle down to your mat. It's all about the focus, slowing down, listening to the breath. Squeeze your left inner thigh in. Slowly release. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, wide-legged fold, just for a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana. Right leg bends over your right ankle. Option to take the half bind here. Lift your left palm, flip it, and then place it on your low back. And if your shoulders are tight, really allow the breath to deepen even further. Allowing that breath to do the work of softening through your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, tee out your arms, lift your low belly up and in. Exhale, twist, reach your left arm high, find that bind. Then slowly start to transition, low lunge twist into your horizon lunge. Roll to the outer edges of both feet. Feel a nice stretch through your outer hips. Inhale, rise. Slowly release the bind. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your left palm down. Step your right foot forward, forward fold. Option to find a chest expansion grip here. So interlace your hands behind your low back. Lift your fists up away from your body and send your fists overhead. You might want to bend your knees a little bit more here, just releasing through the low back, allowing for space, and then slowly release. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low, reach your arms up overhead. And breathe. Option to find a chest expansion grip right here. Interlace your hands behind your low back. Sit even lower, parallel your chest to your thighs. And inhale, lift your heart. Let your head fall back. Exhale, forward fold, release. Heel toe your feet, hips width distance. We'll just take a bind. So grab behind your shins for your opposite leg. Shake your head side to side. Maybe you use that bind to pull your heart in closer towards your legs. Finding that deep forward stretch. Slowly release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Knees, chin, chest to your mats. And press it back to a child's pose. You can stay in child's pose. If you want more, we'll find puppy pose. So your hips stay lifted over your knees, soften your heart down, crawl your hands forward. And if this feels intense, you can bring your forehead to your mat. Really stretching through the armpits and the shoulders. We did a lot of binding today. So just creating that space and that love around the work that we've done. moving the body slow with intention. Slowly press up to a tabletop. In child's pose variation, release your forehead to your mat, reach your arms behind you. Maybe you close your eyes. Just be present in this moment in your body. Noticing how small, slow movements can create a big, everlasting shift. Slowly start to come up to your knees. We'll find a round of camel pose. Grab your block if you have it and squeeze it between your inner thighs. Place your hands on your low back. And inhale, camel pose. Lift your heart forward and up. Take small sips of air. Squeeze your inner thighs in and back. Inhale, rise. Breathe. Drop your tailbone down and forward. We'll take one more round. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. If you feel good where you're at, maybe you grab for your ankles or your calves, finding the deeper camel stretch. And slowly start to rise. Release the block. Sit down on your heels. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just feel any emotion that has come up. Anytime we open a space in the body, especially the heart space, a lot of emotions arise. Just sitting with those sensations and breathing. You can stay here as long as you want. When you're ready, swing your legs out in front of you and we'll slowly lower down to our backs. Take a long body stretch, reach your arms long overhead and bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet flat on your mat. We'll take 2 rounds of bridge. Press your palms down. Inhale, bridge pose. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Try to release the tension that you're holding in your glutes, really feeling that stretch through the front line of your body. Allow space between your chin and your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. One more round, adding in the bind. So inhale, lift your hips, breathe. Maybe you walk your shoulders underneath you and find the chest expansion grip. Keep energy in between your inner thighs. Take a full breath in. Exhale, slowly release the bind. And release your hips all the way down to your mat. Start to hug your thighs, tighten to your chest, full breath in. Exhale, final rest, Shavasana. And today I want you to really allow space between your inner thighs and your ankles, your arms and your side body. And if you feel the urge that you want to get up, stop the video, skip Shavasana, today, just try to stay. Slowly start to find some movement back in the body. Return your attention to this space and start to roll to your right or left side. And allow yourself to move slow and gracefully through the rest of this day. Start to press your way up to a tabletop, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your thumbs to your third eye. Exhale, we bow forward in the deepest gratitude. Namaste.